All right, it's 2 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's time to get started with our Exos Recharge class. Thanks for joining today. It's not as beautiful as I had hoped, but I am out on a balcony enjoying what seems to be a little bit of a sunshine. Also some wind. It might rain, so if it starts raining, I'm going to get soaked. But whatever. I'm outside. I'm enjoying it. So today, just like always, we're going to get started with our What's My Snack while we wait for some people to jump on. Hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. I know I did. Fun with family. So hopefully you guys did also. So what's my snack today? Okay. It's not really a snack, but it's kind of a snack. We already did spa water earlier on in our series, but today we're going to throw a little twist on it. So let's do some spa water with some coconut water. Okay, you can do that with fresh coconuts, or they have some really good coconut water brands nowadays that you can just buy, open up, and dump them out, and they taste pretty good. But then you can add some frozen fruit or some fresh fruit to them to give it a little spice and just taste a little better. Coconut water is high in potassium, so it's really good for a post or even a pre-workout drink. Just really good for you and just keeps your body rolling. Okay, so it's always fun. And like our little coconut guy there, he's getting his hydration in. It's really important in these summer months when it does get hot outside and you're going for hikes or playing with the kids to stay hydrated and doing it in a way that's fun and tastes good, because we all know it's hard to choke down tons of water. So make sure you're getting about half your body weight to 1 time your body weight in ounces of water, okay? And coconut water, same thing. All right, so just keep in mind how you can bring hydration to you and your family and make it fun and taste better. All right, and our joke today. I have a really good joke for you about a piece of paper, and I'll tell you about it at the end. So you're gonna have to stick around for our quote of the day and our joke, as always. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with our breathing. You also today will need a dowel or a broom handle, and that's what I have today, is a broom handle to use. So having something that's nice and straight that you can use for one of our movements, we're gonna test ourselves today, okay? So go ahead and let's start with our breathing. Hand on our chest, one hand on our belly. We're gonna do our nice, deep, slow breaths in. We're gonna go 6 seconds in. We're gonna hold for 4 seconds, and then we're gonna just let it out. Relax. Okay, you don't have to force it out. Just, okay? So nice deep breath in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and relax it out. Good. One more in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and let it out. Nice. All right, getting rolling. We're going to start with a single leg glute bridge with a leg lock. So getting into our glute bridge position, down on the floor, get your heel close to your butt as you can. Lift your toe off just a tiny bit so that that weight is in your heel. And what we're doing with the leg lock is the other leg, I'm going to grab and hold my knee. Okay, and I'm going to drive up onto my shoulders, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my hamstrings, holding at the top. Let myself down nice and slow. And then we're going to drive right back up. As soon as your glutes touch the floor, we're going to let it down and then drive it right back up. Boom. Good. Last one, down and up. Beautiful. Let yourself down nice and slow. Switching legs. Okay, so again, get your setup right. Dig that heel in so most of your weight's there. Grab that knee, pull to your chest, driving up. If you want, you can bring your head off. That's fine. Or you can just relax your head down as you're doing these. That's totally up to you. Keep that core nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings. Should feel a nice little tension in your lower body. Drive up. Got one more after this one. Down. And drive up. And let yourself down. Perfect. All right, next we're going into plank with rotation. Okay, so getting into our plank position, so push-up position. You're gonna come nice and high. Dig your hands into your mat or into the floor. Widen out your base a little bit because you're gonna stay stable. Okay, I'm gonna drive my shoulders into place so that I'm not hunched. Drive those shoulders in. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate towards you and I'm gonna lift my arm off, rotate my feet, staying nice and strong in that core. Rotate back to center. And then I'm gonna go the other way. Now I get a look at the beautiful lake back there, so that way's even more fun. Okay, so open up. We're gonna do 3 on each side, pausing for about a second on each side. Don't let your hips sag. You wanna drive your hips forward, but don't sag, okay? So don't let yourself drop off. Keep that core nice and strong. Keep those shoulders locked into place. That's why we press those shoulders down first. Don't want to be frumpy anywhere, because if you are, that's where pain comes in, okay? And then back to center. Nice. All right, quad hip flexor stretch with a little side bend and rotation. So quad hip flexor stretch, I'm gonna come to a half kneeling position, and I'll show you from the side, half kneel. I'm making sure that my toe is out further than my knee, so when I push forward, I'm still in good position, okay? So I'm gonna push forward. Once I push forward, I'm gonna interlock my fingers. I'm gonna reach to the sky. From there, I'm gonna rotate, leaning over to the same side as that front knee, so my left leg. Come back to center, release the hands, press forward. Now I'm gonna grab the outside of my knee, and I'm gonna rotate and open up to the side. Back to center, interlace those fingers, reach up, side bend. This is good for opening up your chest, opening up our hip flexors. After meetings all day, this one's a good one. Last one, push, rotate. Getting that T-spine rotation in. Beautiful, switching sides, okay? So again, into that half kneeling position. Okay, and I'll face you this time, half kneeling position. You know the setup, so you already know what to do. Now we're gonna press forward, right? Engaging that glute on that down leg so that it pushes your hips forward. Interlock those fingers, reach up to the sky. Nice side bend. Hopefully my paper doesn't blow away. Good, back. Now I'm gonna grab that knee and rotate. Perfect. Interlace those fingers and reach. Keeping myself nice and strong, okay? Keeping that core tight as I lean over. If I loosen up, I can go a little further, but I don't wanna be loose. I wanna keep things nice and tight. Okay, I'm stretching those muscles. I'm not worried about how far I'm going. I'm worrying about stretching things out, getting ready for what we're doing today, okay? And then the last rotation, good rotation around. I'm watching where that hand is going. And back to center. Nice work, up on your feet. Okay, get that blood pumping a little bit. We're gonna go up on our toes, reaching to the sky. We're gonna drop into base position. Okay, from base position, we're just gonna go 2-inch runs, nice and easy today. If you wanna go faster, that's great. If not, stick with me. We're just gonna do it nice and easy. Just get our heart rate up a little bit. Okay, up on our toes, drop in. Beautiful, 2-inch runs, just nice and easy, slow arms, faster feet. Okay, if you wanna go faster, that's fine, and relax. Good, all the way up. Drop in. Good, 2-inch runs. Nice, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, good, up. Drop in. 2-inch runs. 3, 2, and 1, relax, nice work. All right, this is where that dowel comes in, okay? What we are gonna do, we're gonna do 3 RDLs with the dowel, single leg RDLs. We're gonna check our form with the dowel, okay? If you don't have a dowel, just focus on keeping things nice and straight. I'm gonna start with my right leg, then we're gonna go through the rest of our little circuit Then we'll come back and do left leg, okay? So what I'm gonna do, like my favorite characters in sword movies, I don't even know the name of one, but we're gonna take our sword, reach up over the top, and put it in, okay? I'm touching my head to the dowel, my shoulders, and my glutes. Okay, from here, my right leg stays nice and straight, soft bend in my left leg, and it's still touching in all those spots. I only go as far as I can without that dowel breaking. Come up, that's one. We got two more just like it. Keep things nice and strong. So now you can see, if you're following the dowel, what I mean by keeping your gaze at about a foot in front of your feet. Keeps your head at neutral position. Right? Beautiful. Nice work. And nice. Set your dowel to the side. Now we're going hand walk. Okay, we all know hand walk. We're just doing one hand walk from here. Slide those hands down, stretch those hammies out, hand walk out into a plank. Good. From here, I'm going to allow my hips to come down. I'm going to flatten my feet out. We're going into a cobra. If it's too much to be here in a cobra, just come down to your elbows, okay, wherever you're comfortable. We're stretching that low back, stretching that core. Doing some shoulder work today, okay, so tucking those toes under now. We're going to drive up into your best down dog, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is far from perfect. From here, all I'm doing is I'm taking my elbows towards my toes, doing that overhead push, okay? Only go as far as you can. If you can only move a couple inches, that's fine. We'll get better each time. Tap your forehead if you can. Press. Got one more. Down and up. Beautiful. Now we're going to do a dive bomber push-up. If you haven't been here doing these before, all I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get my nose as low as I can to that mat and go back into that cobra position. We're only going one way this time, okay, because we're going to go back and do our hand walk. So here we go. We're going to press back up out of that cobra, and I'm going to walk my toes back to my hands. I'm going to stay on a squat position. I'm going to face you guys. Okay, we're going to do 3 squat to stand. So what that is, hands either glued to the floor or go under my toes. Drive my hips up as far as I can. Trying to straighten my legs. If you can't get straight, that's fine. Back into that squat. Pull yourself into a squat. Hips up. Hips down. Got one more. Hips up. And hips down. Arms go up over my head. Stand up. Nice, that's one. That's one. We only have to go through it one more time. Let me check that clock. It's way up front today. We're at 13 after. We're doing good, okay? Got at least one more round so we have time for our cool down. So again, okay, if you want, you can switch hands, the upper hand for which leg's going. That's up to you. It doesn't matter too much. But what we're doing again, okay, head, shoulders, glutes. Left leg this time. Ooh, that wind feels good. All right, here we go. Nice and slow and controlled. This side's a little harder for me. So I'm keeping form, making sure that dowel's touching. And up. Beautiful. Down. Control is the key on these ones today. We're not going for speed. And up. Got one more. Reset if you need to. Down nice and easy. And up. Nice. That one will transfer straight to the weight room once we get back at things. Okay, so don't forget that one. We'll be doing it some. Okay, going into our hand walks. Hand walking out, sliding those hands down. A lot of hamstrings. So just imagine what Thursday is going to look like. Into that plank position. Flatten those toes out, dropping your hips. Again, if you need to, you can go into that low cobra. Just do what you can. There's that sunshine. All right, tuck in those toes. Drive those hips up nice and high into your best down dog. Hopefully it's been getting better. I look at the old videos, mine's gotten better. All right, lowering those elbows towards your toes, pressing back up. Lower yourself down, press back up. Lower yourself down, press back up. Beautiful dive bomber on the way down. Try to run your nose right on the floor and then come into that cobra. Beautiful. Rest here for just a second. All right, pressing back up into that down dog. Walk those toes back towards your hands. Stay in that squat position. I'm gonna jump towards you again. Whew. Frog jumps, always fun. Lucas is good at those. All right, from here, drive those hips nice and high. Pull yourself down into that deep squat as low as you can, chest up. Remember, spread that logo on your chest, all right? Back up. Down. Got one more. Here we go, pressing up. Pulling down. Beautiful. Arms go up and stand. Nice work. Check my clock one more time. See where we're at. 17. Oh yeah, baby, we're doing good. Okay, so now, no dowel. We're gonna go 2 on each leg. Okay, 2 on each leg. Then we're changing our flow for this last round. So without the dowel, if you want to do it with the dowel again, that's fine. But I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try to be as straight as I can. Might even pretend like I have the dowel, okay? Nice and straight. Try to keep that same form as I had with the dowel, okay? If you wanna challenge yourself, try it without. If you wanna keep working on it, that's fine, stay with it. Stand back up, good. Lower yourself down. It felt pretty good. I'll have to review the tape to see. And you guys are checking me too. Your coach is trying to be as good as he can be. And back up, all right? I'm gonna switch my hands. Okay, switch my legs. Here we go. Nice and strong. Keeping that core tight. Try not to tip over when the big gust of wind comes or a kid pushes you. Coming up. Good, one more. Down nice and easy. And up. Beautiful. All right. Now, going into that squat to stand. So we're starting up this time. Arms go up. We're going to squat down nice and deep. Deep squat at the bottom. Drop those hands again under your toes or just glue them to the floor. All I'm going to do is I'm going to sit myself in even deeper, spreading my knees out a little if I have to. Big chest. Good. Glue those hands to the floor now and try to drive those hips up all the way as far as you can. Roll up nice and slow. Beautiful. Let's do one more of those. Arms go up. Deep squat down. Good. Grabbing under those shoes. Pull yourself in nice and deep. When you can relax here and meditate, you're doing good. All right. Glue those hands at the ground. Drive those hips up. And roll up. Nice and slow. All right, going into our core work for the end of today's class. Okay, so what we're gonna do, going into our bird dogs quad opposites to start. Then we're gonna transition into some toe touches. So we'll roll over, do toe touches. Then we're gonna go bent knee, hamstring, and some breathing, then you guys are out of here for today. Okay, so quad position, find that neutral spine, press those shoulders into your mat again. Okay, so don't be slouching here. Drive up nice and strong. I'm gonna take my right arm out first, left leg goes back. We're just gonna hold right there. You got about 30 seconds just holding. But coach, that's so easy. I know. I challenge you other places today. Try to think if you ran that dowel down from your hand all the way to your heel, it's as strong as you possibly can make it. Nice and straight. Got 10 more seconds. And bring that knee down, hand down. Now switching hands. If you need to, find your neutral again. Left arm goes out. Right leg goes out. Keep that core tight. If you loosen your core, you're going to feel like you're doing like one of these S turns, okay? Got to stay nice and strong. Okay, again, from my thumb to my heel is as straight of a line as I possibly can make. Okay, and I'm keeping my core tight so that I don't start twisting. I'm still breathing, but I'm not losing that core tension. If you start feeling like you're wobbling, try to stabilize yourself. And beautiful. All right, flopping over to your back. Okay, here we go. Onto our back. We're going toe touch position. So we're going feet straight up in the air, nice and high, touching behind my head, reaching for those toes, relaxing back. We got 10 of those, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. All right, take your left leg, straighten it out so it's on the floor. Grab behind your right hamstring, pull to your chest, kick that leg up nice and straight, heel to the sky. We worked those hamstrings pretty good today in preparation for Thursday's strength class. Now remember, strength class, make sure you have some sort of a mass you can use, okay? And we're gonna use sliders like crazy on Thursday's class. So make sure you bring some sliders, relax that leg, press it up one more time. So again, sliders can be socks on your feet, could be a towel, whatever you can get that slides where you're at while you watch these classes. We're gonna be doing some leg curls. We're gonna do some body saws. We're gonna do some sliding push-ups, some fun stuff. And relax switching legs. Along with that, make sure you're ready for our little cardio piece. Stretch that left leg out. We're gonna be doing some fun movement skill stuff. Okay, nothing too crazy. I know it's hard when you're stuck inside. And you don't want to look like a crazy person if you do go out to a park. Relax down, kick it up. Remember, in all these movements, as we get better and better, focus on what's working for you. So if you are going a little slower, a little more controlled, that's perfectly fine. We want you to be where you're at, and we'll build on it from there. Relax. All right, bringing those legs out nice and straight. Okay, we're gonna add one extra thing in for today, just for a bonus, okay? All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift my right leg up. I'm gonna put my hands on the floor, okay, palms down. I'm just gonna lift my leg as straight as I can, as far as I can, okay? Mine's not gonna be very far, very quad dominant, need to work on that strength. So what I'm doing is I'm controlling my leg, an active leg lift. I'm just gonna lower it back down to the floor. This time I'm going to do it again. Just don't let your back arch. Keep your core nice and tight. We're just going to do 2. This time I can go a little further with that leg staying straight and my other leg staying straight. It's amazing what happens when you work on stuff. For those of you that are running or biking or tennising or whatever you want to be doing in your spare time, these kind of active work things, great for your core, great for controlling those muscle groups that we use all the time in activity. Chasing kids around is about the most multi-directional sport you will ever do, and lift. So being good at these movements will just help you have a more high quality life. And that's what this class is all about. Quality movements for quality life. And relax. All right. Now go to wherever you are comfortable. If you want to stay on your back, palms up, and do a couple of deep breaths, that's perfectly fine. If you want to come to a seated position or standing, that's fine. I'm going to stay here until I tell you guys the quotes and stuff. But all we're going to do, like waves of the ocean, I want you to think of the wave washing over your body from your toes to your head. You're going to fill your oxygen from their belly all the way up to our chest. And then once it's full as you can get it, you're just going to let it out. And just like the beginning breaths, we're not going to force the breath out. We're just going to relax. Whatever oxygen comes out, comes out. We're not forcing it, but breathe in as far as you can. That's where you're going to force. Bring it in, and just relax. Let that wave come back over you, in, and relax. We're oversaturating our bodies with oxygen, in, and relax. You got 6 more of those on your own. Just breathe in as far as you can and relax. If you start getting tingly, that's okay. That's nothing going wrong. You're just oversaturating your body. You don't have to chase it. You can slow your breathing down a little bit if you need to get rid of that feeling, or if you like it, just stick with what you're doing. Nothing's going wrong. Just remember, like we've been saying in multiple classes, just breathing in that good oxygen, letting out all the negative, and just relaxing in space. All right, you should have about 3 more breaths going. Okay, I'm gonna come to a kneeling position. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna finish off our day with our quote. This quote just really fits for what we're doing with these classes. Every decision begins with the decision to try. John F. Kennedy. Okay, so you guys made the decision to come to this class. You are doing what you need to do in this class. You're pushing yourself as hard as you can, and you know what you need. The decision that you made to try is the biggest decision, because it's just going to continue to get better and better every time you come. Please, as always, invite your friends. If you guys want to chat, you can always email me. You can IM me. I'd love to set up a time to just talk. Informal is great if you want to talk what you did this weekend, or if you want to talk about a camping trip you're going to do in the near future when things open up. That's great. It doesn't always have to be fitness, doesn't have to be work. It can be whatever you want. Kid stuff, I don't care. It's all good. All right, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys Thursday. Remember, you're going to need some weight. You're going to need some sliders. And I'm not going to leave you without your end of your day joke. So like I said, I have a really good joke for you about paper. Never mind. It's terrible. All right, hopefully you like it. I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Again, have a great day. I hope to see you later.